In a few days, I'll be back in school as a college senior, and here's everything I do to get ready and prepare for a new school year. Hello, I'm Alexandra, and I'm not ready to go back to school yet. Whenever it's back to school season, I always feel a mix of like anxiety, but also excitement. To help me get into the mood, I kind of like to do a few things every year, and because it is my last year, I feel like I've got this system down. Usually, it starts with back to school shopping. So as a kid, back to school shopping was my favorite thing ever, but honestly, I don't really have anything that I need to buy. Basically, in the last few years, I purchased enough school supplies that I don't need to purchase any more this time around or just right now. To get me into the mood of back to school shopping, I thought I would shop in my room. This room is my store, and I'll tell you what my haul is for specifically the school season. First things first is the most expensive purchase that I have, and that is this new MacBook that I got. I got a new MacBook Pro over the summer. Around this time of year, Apple has its like back to school season sale. I say sale in quotes because this time of year you get like an additional gift card. Not exactly a sale, but you do save a little bit of money. We're getting the electronics and the big purchases out of the way. An iPad. I think I got the iPad keyboard last year because I wanted to not bring my laptop to school every single time. And sometimes it would work, but then sometimes I would need to edit things, so I needed my actual computer. If you're debating between a MacBook and an iPad, I would go with MacBook, but I do really love my iPad, and I feel very happy that I decided to invest in both of these because I do use it like every single day, so no regrets. Okay, now let's go shopping in my favorite stationery corner. This is my stationery cart. All or almost all of my stationery supplies are here. I have multiple jars of pens and highlighters. This summer, my favorite thing has been glitter pens, and I think I'm gonna start taking notes with glitter pens because I feel so happy when I use glitter pens. And I've been annotating my books with my glitter pens and my highlighters. Life is good. So I'll probably do that with the books that I have to read this semester. Okay, let me first get like a pencil case. I'll be using this one from Shop Amanda Rach Lee. It's so cute. Okay, these two pens are my favorite pens. This is the Uniball 1 0.38, which I will add to my cart. And then this is a Kaweco fountain pen. This is my favorite fountain pen. It is so pretty and it's really small, so I honestly bring it with me everywhere. Those are my two main pens, and then as I mentioned earlier, I've been obsessed with glitter pens, and so I'll be adding all my glitter pens in various colors into this bag. I'll just pick some highlighters that I like. So I really like this pink color, the Zebra Mild Liner. I usually highlight my books based on the color of the cover, so if it's like a yellow cover book, then I'll usually highlight with a yellow highlighter. I think these are just neutral colors that can be used for every day. I also recently got these sticky tabs. I have been really loving them. I use them for my books whenever I decide to annotate, but I also think it's helpful to put that in my notebook too, just to like have easy separation. Definitely including these sticky tabs in my back to school shopping list. This is everything that I added to my back to school cart from my stationery cart, but there's more, so let's continue. So this is my corner of random miscellaneous things, as well as my editions of The New Yorker. First thing from here that I'm adding to my cart is these campus notebook binders. They're so cool because not only are they notebooks, literally binders. So I got a pack of 3 a few semesters ago when I took a class and the teacher did not allow us to take any digital notes, so we had to get physical notebooks, and I've been eyeing these before, so I'm not mad about it. And honestly, these notes kind of slayed. Like, I can refer back to them and I'm like, oh, I remember this was so good. You know what's really cool about this is that because it's a binder, you can literally customize how many pages are in this notebook because it's just a binder. Here's a little demonstration. So how it works is that you can open it up like a binder, and then you can refill it with these refillable pages. When I got my 3-pack, I also got a 100-page refillable pack for my notebook, and I'm still going through it. So no need for me to buy a new notebook this semester because I literally have it here. In addition to that, I also got a 3-pack of these folders. I don't know what these are formally called, or I forget. an expandable folder. I'm not sure. There's like little dividers or whatever, and you can like put things in it. I have one for each semester. I have 3 of these. I have one more, which I can use for my last year, and I'm pretty excited to use this. This empty notebook, my refillable notes, and this folder that I have. Okay, I think that is it for my shopping section. Now that I have my back to school haul and shopping out of the way, let's go over some general things that I like to do and I think going back to school should consider doing to help you feel more prepared for the school year. First thing, prepare everything, but specifically your schedule. I did this yesterday and I feel so much more confident going into the school year, but I added all my classes onto my Google Calendar. This is super important for me just because it helps me know exactly when my classes are happening, where they're happening, and any additional notes about the class. I think it's super important to do this at least a week or the week leading up to your school year. Once school actually starts, you don't want to be stressing and getting lost. The other thing I did with my calendar is that I noted any important dates. So specifically, in addition to very like basic school things like the last day of school and like final season and like any holidays or any days that we have off, I think what is also important is noting down all the club deadlines. I don't know if this is true for every school, but specifically at Columbia, it can be pretty challenging to join the clubs. Usually, if you want to join a club, there's applications and interviews that you have to like fill out, and it usually is within like the first week of school. So if there's like a club that you're super interested in and they have an application out, make sure you write that down so you don't miss the opportunity of joining a club for an entire semester. Time management is super important and one of the like top things about being successful in school. This is so important to manage your schedule and to be really realistic about your commitments and not just like pack everything to the maximum, because you'll definitely burn out. And if you know you're gonna burn out, then try to schedule in some rest or something. Along those lines, create your systems of success now. How are you gonna be organizing your assignments and deadlines? Me personally, I keep everything in Notion. I'll have my digital calendar with my class times and any events, but I won't have my assignments in that calendar. I'll have my assignments in Notion. You can create a calendar within Notion, and you can also like write notes for each assignment. These are some decisions that you have to make right now. Like, how are you going to organize your life and how are you going to keep track of things? Are you going to do it in a notes app, which I know some people do, but if it works for you, it works for you. Are you going to have a physical planner where you write everything? Because I do that too. Answer those questions for yourself. I already did that for my upcoming semester and I feel pretty solid. The other thing that is super important is to build a consistent morning and evening routine. Ideally, if you can do this the week leading up to the first day of school, that would be so on top of things. My number one thing to succeed in school is to get enough sleep. I need my sleep or else I literally cannot think. But also when you're in like an academic schedule, if you have like a really early class and you have not been waking up that early during the summer, then it's pretty important to kind of like adjust your sleep as if you're jet lagged to fit whatever your schedule will be when the school year starts. It's also great to have your morning routine and evening routine down now, because you're going to be reinforcing habits that you want to keep consistent throughout the school year, and it'll be really challenging to build a new habit when you have to juggle a lot. Like when you're juggling all your assignments, all your readings, and your exams, you're not going to really be able to start a whole new routine. Mine is probably going to be that I'm going to aim to wake up at around 8 or 9, and I'll do my oral and skincare, make my matcha, hopefully do a little bit of journaling in the sense that I'm going to like check in with myself and all my tasks for the day, and then just get the day started. And then in my evening routine, I really want to prioritize reading and journaling before I go to sleep, and then at least 8 hours of sleep. My last tip is to make it fun. I don't know about you, but I get a lot of anxiety about the school year starting. So I think it's important to do some things, especially in like the first month of the school year, to help you feel like more excited and like happy for the school year to start. Because also the first few weeks of school is like when it is the most calm, and so it's important to like boost morale and dopamine and serotonin hone in during this time of year, help keep that momentum going throughout the school year. So what that could look like is doing a little glow up, any back to school shopping that involves actual shopping, catching up with friends, calling friends, I don't know, sleeping more. Just do any last minute thing that you know you need to do to make your school year a success. Right now, we're mostly just trying to minimize the amount of stress and thinking that you're gonna have to do when the school year actually starts. For example, like packing your bag. Now, I said I didn't really make any back to school purchases, but I will say I did make one purchase that has not arrived yet, and that is a new school bag. But this is a school bag, but also a bag that I could use every single day. So I'm pretty excited for it. It won't be coming till the end of this month, so in the meantime, I will be using this backpack. Here is what's in my bag. First things first, I have to have either my laptop or my iPad. In addition to that, I also definitely need to have my laptop chargers or an iPad charger just to make sure that it'll get me through the end of the day. Then I have my notebook as well as my folder and a pencil case, a water bottle, and a pouch with literally everything. This is a pouch that I kind of bring everywhere with me, and it has all of my essential items. And my last thing is a book that I'm currently reading or any required readings, and my phone, obviously. That is what is in my bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sending you all of the well wishes for your back to school season. Bye!